All right, KPI vlog. I'm going to keep diving into this metric and building off the idea of traditionally every player should first and foremost throw the same way. Hey, back when I played, here's what you should do. I used to throw a cutter, you should throw my cutter. Or, hey, you look like this pitcher, so you should throw like them. You are really, really tall, and or everybody should throw down in the zone because that's the easiest way to get more ground balls. We need to be more objective. So vertical approach angle gives us more insight for how a pitcher should attack the zone based off of how the ball literally goes from their hands to release. With a flatter vertical approach angle will be somebody who likely should live a little more up in the zone, and one that's a little bit steeper, do better off being down in the zone. So utilizing technology to either confirm or deny your beliefs, and then applying it to players, and then ultimately getting to the point where it's just, hey, I assess athletes, see where they're at, and then make recommendations based on what the data tells us. That's the core of what KPI does. So with this metric as a whole, majority of high school athletes, and probably even to the collegiate levels, hey, we should all throw down in the zone. There are pitchers, yes, that should do that. There are pitchers who can survive at the top of the zone. We should assess, we should use technology, we should make as unbiased decisions as possible, and then objectively measure that data, and then consistently capture that data to then continue to make educated decisions, because things change, arm slots change, the grips change, all of that will influence all of these metrics, specifically vertical approach angle. So, the core of KPI is we're going to continue to use the best resources and use the best tools to give athletes the most objective information that will then use that process over and over and over again. Hey, we're going to see where you're at, gather data, and then go from there. We're going to do it again, we're going to do it again, do it again, so that any decisions we make, it's not based off of here's what I did, you should throw a splitty, or you should throw a cutter, or you should throw a slider. We're going to use technology to make sure that we are correct, or the most correct as the technology evolves. But this is a big thing on the pitching side because we deal with this all the time. My coach tells me I should do this based on our data and how we assess you. No, you would be better off throwing your pitches this way. Or hey, instead of a slider, you should throw a curveball, or vice versa. Again, using the tech as often as possible to make sure that what you're teaching athletes is actually true. And then a big transition for us is utilizing both TrackMan and Rapsodo. I think having both the tools in the building is extremely valuable, but TrackMan is going to be the gold standard. So our job and what we're doing our best to is making sure every athlete gets TrackMan data so that we can make sure that we're making the right recommendations.